Megan here. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today we're going to do inner and outer thigh mat Pilates workout. So we're going to hit our hip abductors and adductors. No equipment needed, just you and your mat. So let's get started. We're going to start standing or about wider than hip distance apart. So a wide second, and we're going to bring our toes out pointing towards the side. You don't want them parallel. So have the toes pointing out. You can bring your hands to prayer or at your hips, whatever you're comfortable with. The best thing is to find a spot on the floor or the wall to really keep our balance here. And from here, we're just going to go down into a nice plie squat. And then you really want to drive your heels into that mat and think about your inner thighs that have like a magnet. Really think about wrapping them up as you come on in, lifting up on that pelvic floor. So down and squeezing those inner thighs towards each other as you come on up. And also really activate that core, and we want to bring the body straight down and up. We don't want to arch that butt back as we come on down. So a lot to think about, but you got it, guys. Come down so you can get those legs parallel to that floor and lift. Really activating and firing up those inner thighs. Good. Focus on that breath. In through the nose, out through that pursed lip. Driving through that heel. Squeezing those inner thighs together. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. We're going to stay low, see as low as you can get, and just pulse it out. So really think about squeezing those inner thighs towards each other. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drive through those heels and lift. Good. Stay there. Just want to move my towel over a little. Stay in that wide second. And now we're just going to go into single leg. So let's come into that nice little squat. And I'm going to lift my right heel. My left heel is down. Right heel only. I have the ball of my foot still down. From here, we're just going to pulse it. So driving through that right heel, right ball of the foot, really activating that right inner thigh. We're staying low in our squat. So a lot of muscles working here. Good. For 2 and 1. Now full extension up and down. Up and down. So now we're just getting full extension through that leg and up for 3, 2, last one, stay low and pulse it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both heels down and come on up. Good, guys. If your feet are kind of sliding a little further away from each other, it's okay to come on up and reposition yourself. And let's do that on the other side. So same thing here, both feet down. Let's bind into our nice low plie squat. Make sure we're straight down, not arching that butt back. Toes are pointed to the side. Now let's lift our left heel up. So right ball of the foot down, and left ball of the foot down and full right foot down. And from here, let's just pulse it out. So really drive through the ball of the foot and really activating the inner thigh still. Also a little cardio burst. If your heart rate's up, I'm with you. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up and down. So we're still keeping that heel lifted. We're just doing full extension with that leg. For 5, relax the toes. 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's stay low and pulse it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both heels down and come on up. Good job, guys. So now let's walk our feet in towards each other. And one more exercise standing. Now we're going to find first position or Pilates V. So that's heels together, toes apart, okay? And you really want to have your inner thighs meet here. So think about really pushing them and squeezing them together, really pulling your heels in towards each other. From here, we can bring our hands back to prayer or our hips. This one, you definitely want to find a spot on the wall or the floor to keep our balance. This is going to be a little bit more challenging, but super effective. So, when you're ready, squeeze those heels together, and we're going to come up on the balls of our feet. So come on up and then walk your feet a little bit closer where your heels are meeting, squeezing those inner thighs together. And from here, we're just going to squat down and up. Squeeze those inner thighs as you come on up. So heels stay lifted the entire time. You're on the balls of your feet, and you're just bringing your body straight down like you are on, you have two mirrors in front, a mirror in front of you and a mirror in back of you. So you're just sliding straight down. We're not arching that butt. Still activating those inner thighs. Good. Woo. Find your spot. It's kind of hard talking, so bear with me here. Let's go down for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay low and just pulse it out. 5, 4, keep those heels lifted. 3, 2, and 1. Both feet down and come on up. Good job, guys. Now, let's go ahead and come down onto our mats. So, I'm going to come onto my left side. So left side first. So I'm laying on my left side, and I have my left arm down, and I have my elbow right under my shoulder. Actually, I lied. Let's come all the way down and use our hand as a little headrest. So I'm going to use my hand behind my head. And from here, I'm going to lift, extend both legs. I'm going to use my right hand right in front of me for balance here. You want to make sure your hips are stacked. Don't roll out on this right side. So it's really important that we keep our hips stacked. Keep your right hand down, really press through that hand. This will help you with your balance. Let's go ahead, extend both legs, lifting the legs up. So you want to lift the legs up off the mat here. Really put a lot of energy through those legs. Right leg is not going to move. We're just going to lift it up, and we're just going to move that bottom leg in, up, and down. Flex the foot. And make this a slow movement. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 3 counts up to meet that foot, and 3 counts down to come back to that mat. So remember to keep your hips stacked here. Don't roll out on that right side. Flexing the feet, and 3 counts up, and 3 counts down. So this will definitely activate that inner thigh on that left leg, that bottom leg. Good job, guys. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep them up. Both feet meet, and now just lifting both legs up. Little pulses up. Still keep the foot flexed, and both legs move up. Feeling that inner thigh activate for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet down. Good. So now the top leg is going to come right behind your front leg. Normally we'll do it in front, but let's bring it back, okay? And we still have the hips stacked, and we're still going to do the same thing with this top leg, bottom leg. So flexing that foot, we're going to lift and lower. So make that a 3 count as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Think about really flexing that foot. That will definitely help activate that inner thigh and keep us engaged. Keeping our hips stacked. And breathe. Good. Let's go for 4, 3. Engage that core, guys. 2. Last one, let's keep it up and just little circles, keeping that leg lifted, little tiny circles, nothing too big, really working on our form for 3, 2, 1, reverse the direction, same thing, opposite direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, lower that leg. Good job, guys. Now go ahead and extend both legs again. And from here, let's go ahead and now we're going to bring both legs out. So my bottom leg's gonna come forward and my top leg is gonna come behind me. But I'm also not rolling on that top hip still. You still wanna try to keep the hips stacked. From here, we're just gonna scissor kick our legs back and forth. The challenging part here is keeping our legs lifted off of that mat. They're not on that mat. So we're using outer thigh and inner thigh to keep our hips lifted and to move those legs slow and steady, nothing fast here. For 3, 2, and last one, come to starting position, left leg, bottom leg in front, top leg in back, and now just lifting those legs, pulsing them up. Doesn't have to be a big movement here either. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, both legs down. Good job, guys. Go ahead and bring that bottom leg to tabletop and extending that top leg. We can bring our head all the way down here, whatever you like, or if that pillow was fine, no worries. And then we're just gonna go ahead and side sweep our leg in front, make sure it comes on top of that bottom leg and back. So flex the foot forward, point that toe back. We're still keeping our hips stacked here, keeping the pelvis as still as possible, just moving through that leg. Challenging part here again is keeping that leg up at hip level. Don't drop it. Good. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and last one, bring it all the way in front where it's right above that bottom leg. Point the toes down and just tap the toe down, up, down, and up. Really hitting that outer thigh right now. Getting into those hip abductors. Nice and slow, keeping our hips stacked. Trying to keep everything in line and still as possible. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring that leg just slightly in between, in front and behind, and right directly in front of you, behind you, sorry. You want to see where you see your toes. And from here, keeping that leg lifted, just little circles. Really burning out that side. Feeling this outer thigh right here. Working hard. For 3, 2, and 1. Let's reverse the direction. For 5. Don't drop it, guys. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and put that leg down. Good. From here, let's go ahead and roll onto our backs. I'm going to go ahead and place my towel right under my back because it gets really sweaty. And when you're ready, we're going to keep our feet. Our hands are going to come by our side, and we're actually going to make a little diamond shape with our feet. So you want your heels and toes touching, as you can see, like this. Careful here, you don't want your feet too close towards your bottom. You actually just want them laying pretty, just rest them right in front of you. Like if you had your feet straight down, just go ahead and make a diamond shape. You don't want to be too close to your bottom here, because then we'll put a lot of this next exercise in the chest, and we want to keep this down into our hips, glutes, and inner thighs. So from here, find that diamond shape, hands by your side, squeezing the heels and toes together, and we're just going to bridge up and then slowly close that book or that butterfly wings and down. So bridging up, relaxing that chest, fluttering those legs in, and then coming down. So really think about pushing through those heels and then using those inner thighs to try to close those legs where the knees come together. They don't necessarily have to touch, and then back out and down. Good. So relaxing that chest. I'm always guilty of this too. But you really want to lift up through those hips and reaching those knees forward rather than lifting up through that chest. See, my chest is too high, so relaxing that chest. Good. So let's go ahead, come up, knees come in, out, and down. Feel those inner thighs activate, also getting a nice little glute workout. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one guys, stay up and now in and out. A little slow movement, doesn't have to be anything fast. Squeezing those glutes still, pushing up through those hips, feeling those inner thighs firing up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll on down. Good. Go ahead and walk your feet out. Just want to check the time. Good. So walk the feet out. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and reach both legs up towards the ceiling. So squeezing our inner thighs together, reaching our legs up towards the ceiling. Our hands can come out towards the side now, just for a little bit more balance. And we're going to scissor kick our legs. So we're going to come out and then cross one leg over the other. So really feel about those inner thighs doing the movement here. Try not to let your legs completely fall out to that side. Use your inner thighs to have full control of how far our legs are dropping to this side, and using the inner thighs to bring them over one another. Good. Firing up those legs. Legs should definitely be warm by now. Good job, guys. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend both knees and just take a quick little breather here, bending the knees in towards your chest. You can roll into a ball, whatever works for you. And then let's slowly come on up. And then let's take that all on the other side. So from here, now I'm going to come down onto my right side. And I'm using my hand and arm as a little headrest. And I'm going to go ahead and extend both legs out here. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to lift both legs up, extending both legs, flexing the foot. Now my top leg doesn't move, my bottom leg is my mover. I'm going to bring it down to the mat and then 3 counts up to meet my other foot. So same thing like the other side. It's a slow and controlled movement. We're keeping our feet flexed. And it's a 3 count. 1, 2, 3 as you meet. And 1, 2, 3 as you bring that foot down. Remember, keep your left hand down. That will definitely help with the balance. If you want more of a challenge, you can bring that hand up, but definitely a lot of work that way. And make sure we keep our hips stacked. We're not rolling out on this left side. Good job, guys. Up and down. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Keep both legs lifted now, and now you're just going to move them up and down. Keep the feet flexed, still activating that inner thigh, but also filling it on that top leg, outer thigh. Good. Doesn't have to be a big movement here. Just really think about keeping those legs long and extended and flexing the feet. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, both legs down. Good. So now the top leg is going to come right behind our bottom leg, and our bottom leg is going to stay down. We're still keeping those hips stacked. We're not rolling out. And then from here, let's go ahead and just lift that lower leg up and down. Still keeping that foot flexed, activating that inner thigh. Let that inner thigh be your mover. That's what's moving that leg up and down, keeping that foot flexed and making this a slow movement. 3 counts up, 3 counts down. Good job, guys. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, keep it up. Now little circles forward, keeping that foot flexed. For 3, 2, 1, opposite direction. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that leg. Good job, guys. Last exercise here. Let's bring our bottom leg to tabletop and now extending that top leg out. Hips are stacked. From here, bringing that leg up at hip level. We're gonna flex that foot as we kick it right in front of us, coming on top of that bottom leg, and then point those toes back. So flexing as we kick forward, pointing the toes back. So the hardest part here is keeping that leg up at hip level. That's the challenging part. That's what's really going to tone and sculpt the outer thigh here. And then also keeping our hips stacked. Trying to keep everything as still as possible. We're not rolling out on that left side. We're not moving the pelvis. We're just moving through this leg. So these are really slow and controlled moves. Really think about working on your form here. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and last one here, guys. Bring it all the way in front where it's in line with that bottom leg. Tip the toes down, and now just tap the toes down and up. Good. Really feeling it burn. You got it. Keep that leg nice and strong. Really point through those toes for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, guys. Bringing that leg where it's center point, center in front, and then right behind you. You want to make sure you can see your toes here. Keeping it up at hip level and just little circles forward. Don't drop that leg. Engaging that core. Hips are still stacked. Burn it out. We're almost done. For 3, 2, and 1. Let's reverse the other side, other direction, guys. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend both knees and come on down. Good. Let's come back onto our backs again. Almost done, guys. And let's go right back into that bridge series. So bringing our feet and heels together, hands right by our side. Just want to move my hair. Remember, our feet aren't too close to our butts. You want them pretty kind of halfway point there. From here, pushing the heels and toes together. Let's bridge up. Bring the knees towards each other, out and down. So it's like little butterfly wings coming in or closing that book, whichever you like. Just remember, keep that chest plate soft. We don't want to arch the chest. We're just lifting up from those hips, squeezing the glutes, and then using our inner thighs to open and close those legs. Good, almost there. Keep breathing. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay up and just pulse those legs in towards each other. Still lift through those hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Good. Last one here. Walking the feet out, and when you're ready, let's reach both legs up towards that ceiling. You can have your hands out towards the sides a little, and we're just going to go into the open and closing. So those nice little scissor kicks that are up towards that ceiling. Remember, we're using our inner thighs the entire time, so our legs don't completely fall out. And we're using them to bring them and crossing them over one another. Point through those toes. You got it, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend both knees and just go ahead and curl into a nice little ball. And when you're ready, roll on up. All right, guys. My hair is a mess, but anyway, so that was about a 25-minute inner and outer thigh mat Pilates workout. I hope you enjoyed this. There was no equipment needed, just you and your mat. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Every Thursday and Friday, always a brand new mat Pilates class, and then in between we'll do reformer classes. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you later. Bye.